Guess who's back? Benny, Benny.
What's up, man? Hey.
Hey guys.
You guys camp here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice.
While Q was off the trail, I teamed up with Chef, who is Cody, and Nap Time, who is Ty, and the rest of our family, but I hiked a lot with them, and that section of the trail was actually probably my favorite and the most fun. It was really beautiful. I felt like I grew quickly and a lot in a short period of time. And
what was your favorite part?
My favorite part of the trail was our last day. We had 14 miles to go. It was down the side of the mountain, but it was kind of hilly almost, and the ground was soft, and they had all these really fun switchbacks. And so me and Ty and Cody and eventually Nick caught up to us, just pretty much ran down that whole entire thing, and it was just a blast. We were laughing and pretending like we were on a roller coaster and throwing our hands up and just going woo! By the time we got down to the bottom, Q was waiting there with all that delicious food and cut up a watermelon for us, and Ty had cookie butter for the first time and jumped up and down like a rabbit. It was just a really, really cool stretch of the trail, and by far my favorite. And I wish Q could have been there, but I think him not being there made it unique in its own ways.
So what kind of things were you afraid about when I got off the trail?
Well, I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to do it. I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to carry the weight in my pack of all the gear and all the water, being that we are in the desert still, and that my IT band, which has been bothering me, was going to give me issues. So I just kind of had these fears that I wasn't going to be strong enough or capable, and I was also a little bit afraid to sleep by myself.
What was your plan before I told you I was getting back on the trail?
I was very unsure about what I wanted to do. I kept saying to everybody that I was around, I don't know what I should do. Should I get off the trail? Should I stay on the trail? For the second to last day on the trail before I met up with Q, and I was just talking to God and kind of praying and kind of asking questions and just sharing my thoughts, I guess, and I realized that I just needed to enjoy the moment and enjoy the now, and just go one day at a time. So instead of trying to figure it all out and plan out the whole trip for the rest of the 4 months, just enjoy what was in front of me and take it one day at a time. And I felt like once I realized that, it just freed me up to be able to do just that, to be able to enjoy what was around me and enjoy the moments. And I just felt a weight lifted off my shoulders at that point. So, but by the end of the section, right where Agua Dulce, or the KOA rather, I had decided to stay on the trail and keep going, and I wanted to keep going, and that I wasn't done hiking yet.
So for people at home that haven't done a through hike or haven't done any kind of section hiking over 100 miles, what do you think that they're missing out on as far as a decision to split up on the trail?
What do I think that they don't understand?
Yeah.
Well, I don't really know
What's different about normal life compared to trail life, through hiking life?
Oh, that's such a big question. You know, somebody on the trail compared it to war. We feel like it is like war in the sense that unless you've done it, you don't really get it. It's just a really hard question to answer, but I was talking to a friend this morning, hey girl, and we were just talking about the everydays of trail life and what it means to get up every morning, regardless of how you feel, how your body aches, if you're tired, or your pack is heavy because you've just resupplied and you're carrying a ton of water. And it was just cool to hear her talk about it because she gave me a perspective that I hadn't yet thought about, and it was just these small goals that you make while you're on the trail, and how every day you have kind of the same goal but a new goal. And I think you can have that in real life, and definitely people have goals, but it's just certainly unique on the trail, and trail life is just not like anything else. You don't appreciate cold drinks, cold water, cold, fresh orange juice. You don't appreciate cold water and a fresh glass of orange juice and food and all of those things that while you're hiking in 100-degree heat, you're just dreaming about and you would literally do anything for. And so there's no way to appreciate that more.
And then an hour later, you're over it.
Yeah. Oh, so trail life is just crazy with the highs and the lows and your trail family and the bond that you build so quickly because you have so much. You just have that that common base, that thing that grounds you and binds you all together. And so
I guess it comes.
okay, so that's good.